Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video, and I'm excited to announce that we are back on the Path of Legends grind, going for Grand Champion right now. I think this is my first Path of Legends video this season, but playing with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, you know how it is, and let's just get right into the game. So, pretty excited because, 3.0 is in a much better spot than it used to be last meta. Like, last meta was just very painful throughout, Monk, Phoenix dominating the meta. We do see a Miner and Skeletons right away. This could be the Remy Ellie deck, because pretty much everyone is playing this deck now, or at least it's definitely spiked in popularity because Remy finished #1 last season. Oh, he goes for an Inferno. I guess I'm just going to Fireball. I think I missed the Inferno, but it's fine, because it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to go in. I don't know, because he has a Rocket in this deck, I'm pretty sure. Miner, Inferno, Fire Spirit should be the Nate deck with Dark Prince, Rocket, Delivery. Yeah, we do see the Dark Prince, so going to go for a pre-Tesla right now. It should help out against the Dark Prince and a possible Miner. Kind of helps that I know his deck already, so I know how to play, but I'm going to go Skellies to protect my Tesla. And yeah, I don't know, like against an I-Tower, if they just cycle it early like that, I'm not really sure. I don't think going Xbow is worth it, because they're just going to go for a Rocket on the Xbow. I could go in right now, actually, on the left, and he goes for an I-Tower. I think I will this time instead of just fireballing. Should force out a Rocket. We'll see if it does. If it doesn't, then he might just lose, because I don't think he can defend this after being down so much. Yeah, just go for a Rocket, so I guess it was still worth it. Also, I just realized, oh, never mind. For a second, I was going to say he's under-leveled because he's level 13, but I realized I'm also level 13. I'm really not used to the new Path of Legends system. But anyways, I'm not sure, because I feel like if you just go Xbow and they Rocket, you don't get anything out of it when they go I-Tower like that. But whereas if they go Inferno Tower and you just Fireball Tower, you are just wasting 4 Elixir, but they also wasted 5 with the Inferno. And I think I want to go in right now and take some of the Skelly's chip, because it should definitely be worth it. He's definitely not back to a Rocket, so I'm going to go Knight to predict the Inferno Tower right now, and I think he's in a bit of trouble right now. Should still be 1 away from Rocket, so I'm going to log the Dark Prince 2 and just really threaten right here. He's actually back to Rocket, but Knight Archer is getting a lot of damage right now. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I was kind of right. I mean, he overcommitted quite a lot on the right, so even though I was kind of wrong in my cycle counting, I thought he wouldn't be back to Rocket. He was, but he was just very low on Elixir after spending that much on offense, so it was kind of worth it. So sometimes that's a common trend you see in Xbow decks, especially 3.0, where you sometimes sack a little bit of damage just to get a big counter push and a possible lock, which I definitely got just now. I'm going to go for log, and if I keep baiting out Rockets on my Xbows, he shouldn't really be able to get much damage at all, especially if I try and save Ice Spirit for the Miners. We'll see though, because I don't think he's going to go for one, but just going to pre-cycle Ice Spirit in the right and then go in again. He's definitely like 2 away from Rocket right now, 1 after log. I-Tower, wow, that's definitely a misplay. I think he should just be getting back to Rocket, but looks like he doesn't want to, so I think I'll definitely just take this win. He's going for a Rocket now, but that is like so late. I can just Fireball Tower, and I literally can't get punished for it because he just Rocketed so late. Like, his cycle is so messed up. I'm already 1 away from an Xbow too, so I don't really know what he's going to do, but just going to Tesla. He's going in, like, pretty hard. He actually just dropped his entire Elixir bar off the bridge. Miner, Dark Prince, Skellies, Fire Spirit, Knight, or a Log, rather. And that was just a very easy defense, all things considered. So, notice how I'm waiting until I can afford something to protect my Xbow as well. Basically, every time I go for an offensive Xbow, I do want to be predicting his Inferno Tower every single time, because if I don't have Skeletons or Archers or something like that, then if he does get away with an I-Tower in my Xbow, he could maybe just Rocket Tower, and I'll be in a bit of trouble. I'm just going to Knight again, though, and I'm not really using my Tesla on offense in this matchup. I feel like it's kind of better to just play it safe. I think Fireball Log does do enough. Okay, no, it doesn't actually. Never mind. We're not level 14, so I'm really not used to it, but I just have to get back to another Fireball, so this is pretty easy. Just going to full defend this Miner. He gets absolutely 0 damage, just Rockets Tower, but that's going to be a good game. Very nice first win against the Nate deck, so I guess that's just kind of how you want to play it. Just try not to cycle the Rocket and just get a pretty good start overall, so very nice first game for the video. Alright guys, we're looking for the next match, and we found it against, okay, it took quite a while to load, IK Darklight, so would be pretty cool if we could get an undefeated video going to Grand Champ. I think my win rate should be pretty solid right now. I lost like 2 or 3 games so far. Goes for a hut, just going to Fireball. This is a new meta hut. This is kind of annoying because the Spear Goblins are more threatening, as you can see. They actually get quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to commit to the second wave. Maybe I should have committed to the first wave anyways, but I don't know. Like, it's just kind of a lot to get used to. It does go for a Baby Dragon, though, so this could be Graveyard, I think. Because, I mean, it might just be Splashyard with Goblin Hut instead of Tombstone. That's definitely what I can see people trying the new hut out with. So they're just going to go Skellies, though, to kite this. Goes Mighty Miner. Going to go for an Xbow for sure. Opposite lane. Don't think he has anything good in hand for this. Yeah, Ice Wiz, Barbarrel. Okay, got a Night Log. And then I'm back to an Ice Spirit with my next card rotation. So even though I didn't have any counters with the Mighty Miner in hand at the time, was able to get back to them by cycling, so that was kind of worth it anyways. Just sometimes you have to think ahead like that, like even though I didn't have any immediate counters in hand, if I did commit to that Bar Barrel plus Ice Whiz, I would be back to my cycle card, which is like the most optimal way to defend the Mighty Miner, and I was able to get a lot of chip as a result. But now I'm a bit worried if he goes for like a Baby Dragon Graveyard at the bridge, so I'm definitely going to get ready to Tesla for that, because he knows I don't have Archer and Cycle right now. Archers, yeah, exactly, goes in, so gonna Tesla, Knight for the graveyard, and then get ready to late log on everything. Should clean up pretty nicely. He'll get like a little bit of chip, but not that much, actually. Pretty clean defense, all things considered. So yeah, notice how, I've noticed this myself, whenever he goes for a Baby Dragon Graveyard push, you want to go Tesla and make sure the Baby Dragon locks onto the Tesla before going Knight, because if you go Knight early, like notice how I wait on the Knight there, because if you go Knight early, they might lock on to the Knight first, instead, and the Tesla will just not really be doing its job, like it'll DPS the Baby Dragon, but Baby D will be splashing on your Knight plus tower, definitely not what you want, so just have to keep that in mind. Just timing things, small micro things, but they can make a big difference. Goes for a hut. I'm just going to Fireball because he's giving me value. If he goes hut in the back, like not giving me Fireball value, then I might just go offensive Expo opposite. Gonna go anyways though, Skelly's for the Spears too, and try and outcycle his counters right now, so just gonna let this Expo die. Definitely just how you want to play this matchup. You don't want to overcommit to your first Expos, I think. You just want to go Expo to outcycle their counters, then maybe with the second Expo you can get them. Get a Knight to block, and then I want to Expo, but he keeps giving me Fireball value, so kind of conflicted, but might try and get a nice log on everything here. He's getting a fair amount of spear chip, which is annoying. Like, Goblin Hut is actually very annoying right now. Thankfully, Fireball does well against it, but it still gets a lot of chip, so it's really good, actually. I might try it in Expo, not gonna lie. I'll see, but gonna high Tesla here. Looks like he's kind of predicting me to go in, so I'm just gonna chill. Okay, really bad Graveyard. Don't know what that's about. Naked Graveyard 2 wastes poison, so I can definitely go in after I defend this. Just gonna log to make sure I clean everything up. Don't want to take any chip. And I still get chip, of course, because Graveyard is low-key broken, but just going to defend this. He has no poison in cycle for this, so I don't know how he's going to defend this. I think that should be game, honestly, because, yeah, it goes for a NATO, but that's not enough. That's a big lock on tower. Just naked Graveyard plus poison is not really the move. I think he did not play this very well, to be honest, but I'll take the lock. I might actually go in again, because I think I outcycled the Mighty Miner. Going to Tesla for the Spears after they cross a bit, so I can maybe get more value. Log the Bar Barrel back, and I might be able to get a lock if my Tesla helps out. And no, we don't, sadly. So yeah, Spear Hut is still very annoying to deal with, but I mean, I don't see how he's going to win this either. I'm just going to keep forcing out poisons on my Expos in the right, and then he can't really do anything about it. So yeah, we're just going to be able to get a pretty nice win. And again, like I was talking about at the start of the video, I really like, okay, actually pretty good play. I was not expecting that, him switching lanes with the Mighty. I should have expected it, but I didn't. He's actually getting a fair amount of chip right now, wow, but I'm okay. Knight also forced out a Bar Barrel. Might just defensive Expo. I could also go in because he doesn't have a Mighty Miner in cycle, but defensive is probably the move because he just wasted his poison. It will also help out against the Huts, and yeah, he does go Hut knowing I don't have Fireball in cycle, so well played. But yeah, just pre-Tesla. Archers, if he goes poison, I could actually go in, honestly, because I have a defensive Expo helping out. I could also spell cycle, but it might be worth to go in because I have the defensive Expo up, and he probably cannot stop this. Gonna Tesla 2. No downside. He wastes Mighty Miner in the left, so that's probably game unless he switches lanes with it, which is just like a wasted Mighty Miner. Yeah, it does not switch lanes in time, so that's going to be it. Yeah, like I was saying at the start of the video, though, guys, it's very nice to not go against Monk and Phoenix every single game on ladder. Like a very refreshing change from the last season. Gonna give him the good luck back. You know, being a good sport, it's always nice, so yeah, I don't know why. Some people like to BM, like, for no reason, but yeah, nice win there. Alright, we found the next match against Killian MK, and yeah, like I was saying, it's just very refreshing. Like, I'm actually having fun right now, don't have to try hard against Monk Phoenix every single game. You know, Monk just shutting down Expo without any kind of recourse. Gonna log the Bandit, and then go Skellies to cut it in the middle, and that'll full defend it. I think I misplaced the Skellies, but still didn't matter because I logged earlier, so it's fine. Goes Hog. Okay, so this could be, like, MK Hog, because his name is Killian MK, like, maybe he's a Mega Knight player. And he already has Bandit Hog, which is like off meta, so it's definitely not going to be any of the meta Hog decks that I'm familiar with. So I'm going to have to play it safe. Goes Dark Prince, I'll just go Knight, and I'm not going to go Expo until I get like an okay opportunity, because I don't want to just go into a Mega Knight, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure he has one, because MK Hog is a fairly common archetype on ladder. Might have like MK Double Prince Hog, because I do see the Double Princes in there. Bandit 2. probably going to have to get back. Okay, wow, this is going to be a sketchy defense. I really hate defending the MK Prince pushes, but I'm going to try my best here. Knight for the Mega Knight, and then I probably have to commit even more. Okay, this is kind of sketchy. Ice Spirit in the middle to kite. Mega Knight's going to lock on, but I think it's okay. I get like one hit, I think, only, so it's not that bad. And Archer should fully defend. Thankfully, the left tower is chiming in as well. Okay, this is really bad. Gonna Skellies. If he has Zap, I might lose, but if he doesn't, then that's just a free +3 trade. Okay, he does Zap. Gonna have to log, and this is looking very bad, honestly. Not the start I was looking for, but, I mean, MK Prince is, like, the most annoying push in the game to defend. Like, it's actually really toxic, in my opinion. Very hard to defend with many decks, so... Especially this deck, like, I know a lot of you guys don't like going against it. Even I don't. I hate it, so... Gonna go in, though. No Mega Knight in cycle, and he just committed quite a lot on offense, so I should be okay. Gonna hover Knight for the Bandit, too. Goes Dark Prince. Might just go Knight anyways, because, I want to protect this Xbow, so gonna go Knight now, and he is back to Mega Knight, unfortunately. I thought he might be like one off, but nope. So that's not gonna be great. Probably gonna have to let this Xbow die, unfortunately. Actually, I might go Ice Spirit to make the Mega Knight walk instead of jump, and then I can cycle back to another Xbow and go in again. I think that's gonna be the move, so gonna go in again. Archer's kind of helping out, and he's definitely not back to MK. He's like 2 away at least. So goes Prince. Gonna go Knight instantly to block. Ewiz. Okay, I'm gonna log. I don't think I can afford to Fireball in time, so gonna log first, and then Archers to DPS. And I might get back to another Xbow. We'll see. Archers are gonna die to the Dark Prince, unfortunately. Go Zap, though, so that's gonna be a lock. Gonna Ice Spirit to make the Dark Prince get taken out. Skellies to react to the Bandit in time, and that is going to be a very nice connection. So I'm going to get my damage back, thankfully. Knight for the Bandit, and I could go in, but I don't have Knight in cycle for the MK. Like, this Knight's going to walk up, so I'm just going to defensive Expo. Against these decks, sometimes defensive Expos are like your main saving grace, because they have a lot of counters to your offensive Expos, so just defensive Expos, they don't have a big spell, they can't do much. Like, I don't think he has a big spell right now. Like, he has a lot of cards. I haven't seen any big spells either, so just gonna chill. Knight, and then Tesla. Oh, he has a Firecracker. That's annoying. I'm gonna log it, but it won't kill it, so... Firecracker's a very annoying card for Expo to deal with, not gonna lie, but should be okay. Gonna Expo inwards placement, so my Tesla will help out. I think he's like 1 away from MK, so I can get back to a Knight for sure in time. Gonna Skellies to kite the Prince over, and I can definitely go Knight in time. I think he should have gone Mega Knight at the bridge, because I was kind of low on Elixir, but I'll take it. Like, this is a very good situation for me right now. Knight also defends that, so I think I'm gonna get a lock here. Gonna Ice Spirit for the MK plus Bandit. Gonna go for a second Expo right away with these Archers, and this should definitely be a connection, I think. He's not back to his MK or any good counters, basically. Knight at the bridge, and he's definitely low on Elixir too, because he just spent so much. If he gets back to an MK, I'll be kind of sad, but I don't think he will. Gonna Fireball the Prince, Ice Spirit 2, Hog is gonna come down, so that's gonna be a dead Expo, actually. I guess that's okay, though. Gonna have to go Skellies for the Prince, and I'm fine taking some Hog chip. Like, this is another thing. Sometimes you use tower damage as a resource. Like, you take some chip, because it's in the tower that doesn't really matter, like, in the left lane, so I don't have to over-defend that Hog. Gonna Archers kite this Bandit into my Expo, and I didn't go Knight. I went Archers, because I want to save my Knight for the Mega Knight. That's, like, my main counter, so I definitely want to hold on to it. So gonna Knight right now. Might get back to a second Knight for this defense later on, and we're going to have to buckle down for a triple Elixir defense. That Firecracker is going to be a pain. I was hoping the Expo would target it first, but it isn't. But I'm going to go back to a second Knight right now, and I can go in. Honestly, this is probably dead. It does go MK. I think I can go in, though, like, after I defend this, because... Okay, I have to defend first, actually, but I can definitely go in, like... after I deal with everything, like, now, because that's basically all accounted for, and he's low on Elixir, so gonna Expo at the bridge. Okay, it jumps, that's perfect, gonna retarget with my Knight Skellies. Did not work out, but still, that's gonna be enough of a lock to get me the game. So very nice kind of comeback, I guess, because, I mean, I was down so much Elixir at the start. It's not over yet, I can't get too cocky, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Gonna log that too, and that's gonna be a good game. I can just defend this Hog with an Expo to make sure I don't lose. And that is going to be GG's. Ice Spirit to protect the Firecracker just in case. Fireball to get the tower. Actually get a lock anyway, so GG. Very nice comeback against MK Hog. Kind of annoying matchup, but definitely good with defensive Expos. Alright, we're in the next game against Mr. Panseri. So far, 3 straight wins, so I think I started with 5 away from a Grand Champion, so it'd be very nice to just get the 5-win streak in a row. I don't think it should be too hard. I mean, ladder is definitely not that hard. Considering I know like over 60k or 80k people reach Ultimate Champion last season. I forgot the statistic exactly, but it's not going to be that hard. Like, this is probably easier than top 10k, which I'm used to doing every single season, even if I play casually. Gonna go for an Expo, get ready to Knight for his Mega Knight. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be Mega Knight. I think he lost already. I'm not trying to sound too full of myself, but I genuinely think he lost, because how does he defend this? He just wasted his poison as well, and I don't see how he's going to come back. After seeing Inferno Dragon and Poison, I knew it was going to be some kind of bridge spam deck. Gonna Ice Spirit plus Archers hold on to this lock, and that's probably already game again. Like, that is a game-winning connection right there, so I feel kind of bad for him, but he did just pre-cycle a Poison. I forgot what he even cycled it on. Goes for a Miner. Okay, I'm going to go Xbow at the left right now, because he is not high on Elixir whatsoever. I'm aware he can just go eye drag. Is kind of annoying, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I know he's low on Elixir. Like, notice how he didn't even go for the Inferno Dragon right away. Gonna cut it backwards with my Knight. This is like the play you want to make if you have a bad cycle against Inferno Dragon. You want to go Knight when it walks up a bit, so you can cut it backwards like this, and it's just a very nice play. Also forces out even more Elixir on his end, and the Inferno Dragon fully dies to your tower, so pretty much a perfect interaction. Something that I'm very familiar with now that I have played the game for a while. So yeah, that's my tip I'll give to you guys against Inferno Dragon today. If you don't have a bad cycle, like no Ice Spirit, no Skellies, no Archers, you don't want to waste a Tesla on it, just cut it back with a Knight like that. And it will also force a response out, like it forced the bats out in this case. Anyways, he has like MK Miner. I thought it was going to be like MK Ram Rider, but just goes for a Poison. I'm honestly fine with that. Like, that's not really going to do anything, and I can even stack Archers into the right now because he just wasted his Poison, so that's definitely not going to be how he's going to win this game. He has to get like a game-winning gigantic push. Defensive Miners are definitely not what he wants to be doing. Like, that is a very strange play in my opinion. Going to go for a Knight to protect my Archers and have to take this eye drag out. Going to protect with Skeletons, and Tesla should do work there, so that should be all good. And I can honestly just spell cycle in the right, so this game is already pretty much over, like I said. Might just pressure for fun though in the left, like why not? Like, not going to let him build up a huge push. Also really bad Night Witch, like no offense to him, but I mean that Ice Spirit locked onto tower, so that's really not what he was looking for. Gonna Knight to protect this Xbow, why not? And just forcing out Elixir, so I'm not really letting him build up any big push at all. And we just have a huge lead in both lanes right now. I think I still need 2 logs and a fireball, or yeah, probably 2 logs and a fireball, or just 2 fireballs. Actually just gonna take the 2 fireball route because I can just fireball that Night Witch right now and just have to defend this final push right now, which should not be that bad. Like, I can go Archers for this, for the bats too. I just have to watch out for the minions, and that's going to be a good game with another fireball on tower. So I'll just defend to make sure first, and then take the fireball. GG's, just won in single pretty much because he overcommitted. But notice my Xbow placement, inwards placement at the start. So Tesla helped out against the Mega Knight, so that was very nice. Kind of an off-meta Miner deck, I guess. Like, I don't know, I haven't really seen something like that in a while, but I'll take it. I think it's going to be 1 away from Grand Champ. Yeah, 1 away, so let's go. We're doing really well right now. 4 wins in a row. Very interesting deck there, but let's try and get the final win for Grand Champion. Alright guys, we're getting into the game against Zorze Who's. Not sure what that is whatsoever, but I'll give him the good luck, and let's see what we're up against. Gonna split my Archers right now. Goes for a gang, so this could be some kind of log bait deck. If it's Mighty Miner, actually it's not gonna be Mighty Miner bait with the Goblin gang in there, but some kind of bait, I guess. But hopefully it's like some kind of log bait, because, okay, Golem, what? Goes Golem first play pretty much. That's kind of annoying. I don't even have an Xbow to punish that, so that's very unfortunate. But basically, guys, if you don't have an Xbow in Cycle, I've learned it's best to just full defend. Like, it sucks to play this patient, but you have to. Because if you cycle back to an Xbow and go in, you'll be down too much Elixir to defend as well. So, yeah, just going to Ice Spirit. Skellies are kind of going to work. You're going to Archers off to the side to try and snipe the bats. And what? Why does he have a balloon? Tower should target that, so I think I can just go Fireball on it, and then I can maybe get a huge lock. Goes Freeze. Okay, definitely gonna Xbow. Hopefully that doesn't take my entire tower, but he's at like 0 Elixir right now, so yeah, it's not gonna take my full tower, and I can log his gang. I know he only has gang in Cycle right now, unless he has another card that I'm not sure about. I'm gonna hover my log for the gang again, and okay, goes Wizard. Yeah, I didn't know his full deck, so I guess it was kind of safe to, or it wasn't safe to assume he was going to go gang. Goes gang now. Gonna Knight at the left, though, because he's definitely low on Elixir. I'm going to take a lot of damage for that, actually, because I don't have Knight in Cycle for the Wizard, but I'm going to be fine, and Knight should get some chip in the left, so this is kind of sketchy already. Like, Golem Balloon, this is, and Freeze, this is so weird, but I just hope he doesn't have arrows for my Archers, and I should be able to defend just fine. If he goes Golem in the back, I'm going to go in the left to take that tower, and then I can tower trade. Yeah, I'm going to go in because I can tower trade, and pretty much just his right tower is only at 415. Go Skarmy at 3 pretty much, so he doesn't have much Elixir to defend this Golem either. This Xbow should definitely lock on to tower, so I'll definitely take that, and yeah, very nice. Also going to go for a Tesla, and notice the inwards Xbow placement. Okay, gonna Tesla to try and snipe the balloon first. And wow, that's a Golem glitch in action again. Have to log the Golem into my Tesla. Golem is supposed to get kited by that placement, but there's a recent weird glitch that they did where I don't even know what caused it, but Golem doesn't get kited basically anymore. Mirrors the balloon. Oh my god, gonna have to go back to a second Tesla for that. He's going to freeze for sure. Yeah, he does. So I think I have to get back to an Ice Spirit maybe. Or I might just Fireball on defense. Okay, actually I think don't have to do anything because Archer's thankfully unfreezed in time. Goes Golem at the bridge, so that's fine. That should be tower on the right. And I can just go Archers to DPS this down. If he goes Golem, Balloon right here, I'm going to have to Fireball that. And I think Archer should retarget to the Balloon. Then I can go Tesla last second to Kite, and he won't be able to freeze everything again, so... Okay, I was not prepared for that, though. Mirrored Balloon in the right. 10,000 IQ plays. Gonna go Archers up high so he can't freeze the Archers plus tower. He does try his best. Gonna Fireball. Hopefully this takes it out in time. Thank God. Okay, I think I won. Let's go. Gonna say good game. Even though he pretty much went Golem first play. Like, yeah, that was just a really stupid matchup, but I'm glad I was able to win. Like I said, the set can pretty much beat anything if you play well, so that was kind of a dicey game, but I'm just glad I was able to win, because that was just all over the place. But yeah, that's gonna be Grand Champion, guys. Let's go. Undefeated video to get Grand Champion right now, so I'll take it. Free Legendary Wildcard too. Sadly, we don't get the Legendary King's Chest again. That kind of sucks. They only did that one time, but... I'll take it. Again, flawless video today, 5 straight wins, so I will definitely take that. I feel pretty good about how I played right now. I think I'm doing pretty well, so I should be kind of set to get to Royal Champion 2. I haven't really lost too much either, so feeling pretty good right now. But yeah, 3.0 is definitely so much better than last month, and it's great. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.